Alrighty. I hope I have. Are we good? Are we good? I think we're good. All right, guys. Oh, I don't have my microphone on, so I hope this is loud enough. Anyway, if not, it's Mercury retrograde. What can I say? All right, I wanted to get through and go over some of the leftover questions that we didn't get to with Sheila and Lori because we took too much time on the toilet paper question, which is, well, it is what it is, isn't it? All right. One of the things that I did before when I was first starting my channel was pulling a card for the night and then seeing how it goes in the morning, how it fits in. And a lot of times when I pull a card for the night, when I go to sleep, it will, sometimes it makes sense to me then. And then other times, it doesn't. But in the morning, if I let it sit and marinate for a while, it's like, well, yeah, of course that's what it meant. It's so silly. Just let it marinate a little bit. We're so reactionary sometimes. So 2 cards that I pulled. And I'm using what am I using today? Sacred Earth Oracle. And I got Revision. Really? And the other card I got was Heat. And what I get from both of these, and it's important, as I do on my Sunday shows, it's important that you guys interpret these cards for yourself and see if they have any value in the imagery of them. We are certainly going through a revision time, and we will either fight the change, get stuck in the past, not move forward, or we will find our passion in the change of things. And what is, and it's interesting, this feels like a fire burning things that don't work for us anymore. And taking that passion to new heights, to a new revision. So I thought that was pretty cool. Me like. All right. So let's dig into this a little bit, and I'm going to go kind of fast because I have an appointment shortly. I am going to be using my Wild Unknown deck. Oh, I love it when you just pick up the back of, just look at the bottom. Justice. When is that coming? And what is, that's a whole nother question. What is justice? And when is this justice coming? When are we going to see some accountability? I was just reading that the January 6th Commission is trying to, or maybe accessing Trump's emails and conversation during that time. Joe Biden says, yeah, I'm not going to block this. However, Mr. Pumpkinhead can hold it up, and he can hold it up for a long time. So this justice card may take a little bit longer than we want it to. I want to read on that real quick since that just popped into my head, and then let's get into the leftover questions. Is Trump going to be effective in his delaying tactics? Effective in his delaying tactics for his communications on January 6th insurrection. delaying tactics. Is Trump going to be effective in his delaying tactics? Let's just pull 3 cards. Nah, I'm going to pull 6. Is Trump going to be effective? First card, 8 of Cups. You know, it's in this deck, it's broken. Everything's broken. All the cups are broken. It's normally a walking away from sorrow card, walking away to find out who you really are, walking away from that sorrow. It's no good anymore, that sorrow, hanging on to it. But is that him or is that us? It's being challenged by 7 of Cups, illusion, delusion. Let's just take a look at both of these cards because I think it's interesting. So 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups, they're kind of like reverse images of each other, inverse, right? You have the darkness and then you have the light. Normally the 7 of Cups is illusion, delusion, is like, which one do I pick? You know, so he's throwing a bunch, all this stuff against the wall, but the wall is white. Let's keep going because I'm not quite sure where this is going. Yet we have the 5 of Wands, which is going to be a lot of battling. You can't get his records. Yes, you can. No, you can't. Okay. And in the past, it's going to be Temperance. So the past influences, let's bring calm to this. Let's bring some balance to this. But there's a lot of fire in here in the past. You look at the insurrection, that on both sides kicked up a lot of fire. At the top of the reading is strength. And as we go to the future, potential near future, is Trump going to keep delaying? Is he going to be effective in delaying his communications? The Emperor. So my question would be, who is the Emperor? Right? Right now, who is the Emperor? It's Joe Biden. Right? He is, it's not Trump anymore. He's not him. So let's just pull this down. I don't think I need any, I was going to pull some clarity cards on it, but I don't necessarily think I need that. Is Trump going to be successful in keeping his communication away from the 1-6 investigation? He's going to have to, he's walking away from sorrow. He will be putting up a lot of illusion, delusion, but the brightness of the truth is brighter than his dark trying to hide things. There's more light coming into this card. Yes, there will be a lot of battling and he will throw up a fit. But the Temperance card with the Strength card, come on, with the Strength card is saying that our government is going to get that information because Joe Biden is going to let it through. So it could be read the other way where, you know, Trump has the strength and he's going to succeed, but I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to pull a clarity. I'm going to pull a clarity card. What is this Emperor? Clarify this Emperor for me, please. I just see this card is at this 8 of Cups is him walking away from sorrow. This was his reading. Is he going to? He's walking away from the sorrow of it because he has to give up his communications, or they will come out. Talk to me about this Emperor. Ooh. Well, Joe Biden isn't this heavy. No, I'm kidding. There's a lot of stuff going on underneath the water. And as a hippopotamus, when you're out of the water, you can run pretty fast, but there's a lot going on underneath the water too. Snake charmer. And the wise old owl. All right, so who is the Emperor? What does this Emperor card represent? Somebody that's rather large. So that could be a cheeseburger eating person. A snake charmer. So who is this snake and who is the charmer? So there's going to be something going on that that Mr. Pumpkinhead is thinking he's going to win, right? But then the snake charmer comes out and goes, yeah, come on out and play. We got something for you. And it's the wise old owl who sees everything. Great hunter. And owls, I think they eat snakes and rodents. I think Trump is not going to be successful. All right, let's move on because I'm yakking. I always do 14 minutes. I got to hurry up. What time is it? I got to hurry up. All right. Was there an orchestrated attempt to lure the Haitian immigrants to the Texas border to hamper Biden's endeavors and to make him look worse than things are? Was there an orchestrated intent to lure Haitians to the border? Were there orchestrated intent to lure Haitians to the border to make Trump look bad? Well, there's a couple of people that were in cahoots working on this. You have the Mother of Cups. She's protecting something, right? And to me, this is our immigration policy. We will protect the downtrodden. We will protect people who are in trouble. I mean, that's what we try to do. We're not that great at it anymore because of Trump's policies, because we're still tied to the devil. So that question is a yes. It was orchestrated in part. I don't think, I'm not sensing the whole thing, but, you get a couple of people, couple of hundred people, and then they start talking, and then it's like, come on, let's go. So yeah, it started out orchestrated to make Biden look bad. Oh, here's a good one. Will Josh Hawley be reelected? Oh, God. He said he is confident he will be. Well, I'm confident he won't be. Who's going to win? Me. Okay, Josh Hawley. I was just talking to my Republican hillbilly redneck brother from Missouri. And he doesn't really like Ollie. He thinks he's an ass. Oops. Well, that was my brother. And he was just talking for fun, entertainment only. Did I say that? Did I say Josh Hawley is an ass? Did I say that? All right. Here we go. Josh Hawley. Josh Hawley, 3 cards. Will you be reelected? Josh. I'm not seeing it. We have the Empress. This is kind of this kind of gives me ties to Russia, but it's also like a birth of something. I think he's going in another direction. The Son of Pentacles, this is a new young energy, a new project or something. And then you have the Fool starting off on a new journey. So it doesn't say he's leaving, but the question was, will he be reelected? He's going into a new journey. So it could go both ways with this. Let's see, what is this new journey? What is this new journey? Wow. Okay, I shuffled these cards and I got Snake Charmer and Owl again. But I also got like a path up. I think he's going to be working with some alt-right conservative type news outlet that's going to be spinning the truth. That's what I think. Will Social Security checks and disability stop? No, it won't. The debt ceiling and the infrastructure and all that stuff, it's going to pass, but it is, it may be blocked for a little bit. They may like go, okay, we're going to stop, but we're going to get this done. And it's not we, the country is going to get this done. What happened with Kimberly Garfoyle? Will she be called to testify? Oof, yucky energy again. Kimberly. She's got a rough road ahead. Okay, yes, she will be. She's got a rough road ahead with the 9 of Wands. She's tied to the devil. Who is that? And she's got the Lover's card. So she has secrets. She has, because that's just, I just don't even want to think about devil lovers. And but there is the Daughter of Swords, clarifying this Lover's card, and the Hierophant. So yet she is going to be called to testify from the government about the devil, and it's because of her relationship with Junior. And we could go into what's that relationship like, but no. So, because I got a lot of questions to go here. One, the reasons for the audit having to do with the voting machines. So someone was asking, I think it was Patricia Todd. Let's see if she breaks my cards again. So the audit in Arizona, they destroyed a lot of these voting machines and they have to be replaced. Are they going to be replaced with other machines that are easily hackable? That was the question. So Dominion machines are secure, we're assuming. The new machines, will they be secure or will they be able to be manipulated? And I just saying this makes me feel like a conspiracy theorist on the other side. So the new machines, what can we know about the new machines coming into Arizona and in other parts of the US? Daughter of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. This is a new project, new machines that are going to hang on to the votes. And this Ten of Pentacles, it's kind of like, you know, in the Rider-Waite deck, it's you know, the family money and things like that. But in this deck, what I get, it's, you see the rainbow colors here, and it's more about keeping those votes still in order in a tight space. They're not all over the place. They're not all over the cards. So I'm thinking that the new machines that come out, and I'm hearing that there's still going to be Dominion in my head. So I'm thinking that they will not be easier to hack. That was a good question. Oh, okay. This is from Dozen Cats for me. Yikes. It's a crazy cat lady. Dozen Cats for me. This is personal, so it's talking about her, they had to wait 9 years to carry out her mother's last wish. And is she at peace? And we talked about this before the show started, and all of us said, yes, she is at peace. So let's just pull a Sacred Earth. Now I'm going to do the Seven Energies Oracle. Seven Energies Oracle. Dozen cat lady. Dozen cats. Normally I don't do personals, and just because they're personal. But she asked in a public place. What does her mom have to say? It's the energy. What does her mom have to say? When I ask what your mom has to say, I feel her laying on this big fluffy couch. See her eating a bowl of popcorn. She's just chillaxing. She's really, it's like she's just enjoying the movie, just enjoying the show. What does she have to say? She says, change the kitty litter. This is for dozen cats for me, not for me. Okay, 2 cards. Grand Symphony. That's her eating popcorn on that big fluffy thing. And she's about done with the popcorn bowl because it's great and full. So is she at peace? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see. If Trump is indicted in Georgia, will he expect? Okay, Georgia. Will Trump expect Georgia government to pardon him? Of course, Trump will expect it. Of course, Trump expects all sorts of crazy things. But will Kemp do it? So a couple of questions. If Trump is indicted, in Georgia. Yes. Will Kemp pardon him? It's not going to be an easy choice for him. But what I heard was Gerald Ford and Richard Nixon, for the good of the country, I'm going to pardon him. That's what I heard. I got the Fool card. I have a young Project Energy, the Son of Pentacles. So it's got something to do with some money things going on. But they're at a crossroads. He is going to be thinking about it. So it's not set right now, whether he will or whether he won't. I think this question needs to be asked a little later on in the future when we have more of a base for the question. What I heard was if he's thinking about it now, he's going to go for the good of the state, for the country, for whatever. Okay. The same for Southern District of New York. We'll ask that later. Because the new governor has casino ties. And I think they're with Trump or something. Anyway. Okay. Somebody asked about this Korean young man who was missing, killed. I don't read on individual people who have been killed, murdered without family consent. At least I try not to. If I let it slip, then I let it slip. But I just feel like it's a little invasion for them, for the family members. I know it's in Korea and we're here, but Yeah, I'm not gonna, I don't do that. So thank you for the question though, but no, I'm not gonna read on that. Here's another personal. 3 years for a court case. Will it be approved? And these personal questions, they're really hard when we don't have a connection. It's best to ask this stuff on a one-on-one reading. Court case, will it be approved? Case be approved. It's going to come to an end, so then that's approved, but I'm not sure, will it go her way, I think is what she meant. Please go back. 3 cards. Oh. Ooh. Oh. The last 2 cards, Queen of Swords, Father of Swords. You have this battle going on, but you've also got the 3 of Wands that's keeping a lot of information inside. I do think the truth is going to come out, especially with the Mother of Swords and the Father of Swords. So whoever the Father of Swords is, that is the one that's gonna to win. So if your side is the Father of Swords, it's going to win. If your side is the Mother of Swords, I think it's going to go the other way. But because of these, you have the King and Queen, the Mother and Father of Swords, so close to each other. There is going to be a blending of things. So you're not going to get 100% of what you want. They're not going to get 100% of what they want. All right. What time is it? Okay, we're still good. Will Hurricane Sam hit Florida? Yeah, you know, I got in trouble, not in trouble, but I got so many people asking me last time when I talked about, you know, a big water event hitting the East Coast. I can't predict whether where things are going to happen. I'm not that good at that. And I don't even know if it's going to be true. It's just something that I see in my mind, you know, when I focus on that. And the area, it's, I don't pick states or cities or something unless I really focus on that and then pull the cards, see what they say. However, the storm track is saying, no, it's not going to hit Florida, Sam, but another one will, because it's Florida. All right. Maybe your parents should move to Missouri. No. Okay. Oh yeah, shutting down. Are the GOP Senate trying to stop the 1-6 committee by shutting down the government? No. No. They're just being stupid for entertainment only, which isn't very entertaining to me. But all right. And then we got one more at the end. Will housing become more affordable? Will big investors, will the government stop big investment companies? And I read on this before. I don't see that happening. I don't see the government stepping in to stop businesses. I don't, but are they going to have more Section 8? I mean, in California, yes, there is more affordable housing, whatever that means. You know, you have to have a job that will give you enough money to pay for housing. And in California, that's really, really hard. But let's just ask the cards. Will the government help ease, will help ease housing prices. No, it's such a hard road for them. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And if you look at this, you just look at the web. It's like, oh, every area you go into, you get stuck with something else. It's really difficult. You have the Two of Wands, the hard choice of, do we go this way? Do we go that way? What do we do? I mean, it's not like this, the Two of Swords, where you know, you're kind of blind with this. I mean, there is light, there is going to be some relief. However, it's such a hard road here. I'm going to break this up into two. I'm going to look at buying a home and renting a home. In certain states, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. California is one. I mean, I just don't, I don't know how I live here. You know, and if I didn't have, if I didn't invest in a home when I did, I would never be able to live here. So once you get into real estate, as the real estate goes up and down, you kind of play that real estate roller coaster game. But if you're not in and you're trying to get in, I don't know how you do it in California, unless you're Elon Musk, you know, working for, you know, making just tons of stupid money that doesn't make any sense. All right, that's buying. And it almost seems like it has to be in states too. We have to move it into states because Missouri's affordable. Just didn't like me saying that. I was going to make a joke on Josh Hawley, and card said no. Ooh. What is the government going to come in and help renters? Is the government going to come in and help ease affordable homes for renters? Yes. Yes. There's going to be some backroom stuff going on that we're not privy to. It's not going to be like a big out in your face bill or something. It's kind of tucked away in some of these other bills that are being passed. And they're going to come together and be successful with the Three of Cups. So yes, yes, yes. What about, is the government going to step in and help home ownership, people buying homes? And the interest rates are so low, I'm not quite sure what they can do. Yeah, do not like this question. Who asked this question? You're breaking my cards. Home ownership. Step in. Step in. Maybe. We have the Two of Cups. So that's a partnership. They're going to come into a partnership with something. You have the Father of Wands. When you look at this card, this King of Wands, you got to be careful what you ask for. And because this snake could strike you and it's going to hurt. So this ownership thing, even though some people are going to be coming together with it, they're going to and make it more affordable, because you have the magician in the last outcome card. But you've got to be careful with this partnership. And what I'm hearing is you've got to really understand what you're getting into in this partnership, because you may be able to get into it, but a year or two down the road, you may not be able to keep this partnership. That's what this says. Be careful of that snake bite. But yeah, the government is going to come in and use all these tools, the cups, pentacles, swords, and wands. Just had a brain fade. They're going to use all the tools available to them to make this partnership happen. But I'm just be careful. So many people got caught up in this affordability thing when they really couldn't afford the homes, just because this partnership, the banks say, oh yeah, you can afford it, come jump in, come get in, get this loan, it's going to be good. And then you find out, oh my God, it's not so good. So, all right, y'all, thank y'all for watching. Oh, I gotta keep going. Peace and love.